Hello, it's the Mighty Marvel Show, and I'm Paul. I just put this little video out. We've had a Marvel Legends reveal today, which is Monday, and it is a War Machine reveal. It's going to be on the retro card version. It looks very cool, I've got to say. It is very much out of that. It's the old school sort of Iron Man animation, but it looks like the really cool Marvel vs. Capcom arcade game. It looks great. It's the War Machine. It's in this really cool dark silvery grey with this really cool sort of electric sky blue look to it. This is the modular Iron Man figure. It's a total repaint of that figure. I've got to say, it looks great, but it is the modular Iron Man figure. And we've recently had another repaint of the modular Iron Man figure with a very expensive plastic cannon that's coming with it, which here in the UK has taken that figure that was £22 originally, so $25 originally on the original re-release, on the original release, sorry, of the modular Iron Man, and it's taken that and it's made it £58. That's about $65 US money. That is a lot for a repaint, and it's actually, I think, it's been depainted, that version, because, you know, got less of the shine on it, less of the metallic look. So whilst this is a great mould of the figure, and I do like the look of this War Machine, it's a repaint. It's an absolute repaint of the modular Iron Man. And it comes not long after we've had a reissue of the 2018 Moon Knight. Now, this is a version from the Warren Ellis and Declan Shalvey comic book one. It was, again, looks quite cool. Not my favourite Moon Knight, and I'm a huge Moon Knight fan. It looks quite cool, but it's more the black suited, black sort of armoured version that he wears with the white sort of armour pieces built onto it, sort of, you know, tactical look to it. That's a straight up reissue of the 2018 figure, and I've got the 2018 figure. I've kept it boxed, never opened it, but I'm looking at that now. And again, this reissue, £27 in the UK, so that potentially $27, $30 maybe in the US would be the equivalent, to give you an idea of price. Straight up reissue, and this seems to be the way that Hasbro are going now. Their CEO very recently has said they want to drive up a 50% increase in their profits in the next few years. And you know what? This is a very surefire way for them to do it. Repaints and reissues, much cheaper than creating new molds and new sculpts and new characters and new artwork for boxing and all these types of things. And I'm a bit mixed about this. I'm really mixed about it. Yes, it's a great opportunity to maybe pick up some figures that you didn't get first time round. But if you're a serious collector, then you've got most of the figures anyway, or you probably got most of the figures that you want. And that's where I am with Marvel Legends now. I've really got about 95% of the figures that I really want. There's not a lot out there that I'm really missing that I desperately want to get. And particularly, there are things I can get on the second-hand market that I'm either looking at the moment or I've just chosen not to. But this seems to be the way they're going to go now. Repaints. We've had this modular Iron Man now. This will be in the last year. We've had this modular Iron Man 3 times now. So how many other times are we going to get it? We've had the War Machine repaint recently as well in the retro carded version. And again, I think they've depainted it. Yes, it looks a bit different. They're going for a different type of character. They're going more for that animation one rather than the comic book look that they got from the original one, which is an awesome figure, by the way. This is the thing, I'm going to caveat all of this. They are awesome figures, but this just seems a really tight move from Hasbro, coming on the back of a very disappointing HasLab that is just not happening. We've got to be honest. It's not moving from 5,100 backers. It's not happening. And there's 2 weeks to go at the time of recording this now. So we're not getting this HasLab at all. And it's just coming at a time when quality control against price is just not there for Hasbro. And I don't know, like I say, I do like the look of this new War Machine, but it is just a straight up repaint. And you're probably going to be talking, it goes up for pre-order tomorrow, Tuesday the 18th of October. I think you're going to be talking, again, £27 here in the UK, $27, maybe $30 in the US. And it's just too much, and it's not even on the retro carded version, which would be something you could get on board with from a collector perspective. And I've talked about this before, and I don't want to keep labouring the point. You put that on the retro card with these other Iron Mans, you may be getting it to build that collection. But these new boxes, the plastic free ones, you're not going to do that and keep that one. It just doesn't have the impact to it. So I am surprised by this and a little bit frustrated by it. And for anyone who follows this channel for a while, you know I don't like to do these ranty videos, and I'm really trying not to do a ranty video now, because as I say, I do like the look of this War Machine. I think the colour scheme is quite cool, but it just seems another really cheap move from Hasbro again to just push out a repaint, do very little work on the box for it, and then the reissue of the Moon Knight as well. Yes, you can you know, pick it up if you've not got that one before, but equally, if you look at the awesome Moon Knight we've recently had on the MCU one with that body sculpt, and then you see this one coming along now, it just creates some worrying signs that we're going to see more of these reissues, and that's going to be sold to collectors. You can pick up the ones you missed before, and you know what? For some, that will be true, but it just won't. It just seems that there is a real over urgency, this real drive for profit now, and it's being done at the expense potentially of collectors and a lot of new figures and you know, new designs and new sculpts, etc. But as I say, I'm really trying not to rant about this. I'm really more keen just to sort of put this out there and get your thoughts on it. What do you think? What's your view? Are you missing major figures that you do hope you're going to get reissued, or are you seeing this the same way that I see a lot of noise out there about this one? You know, it's just more repaints and more reissues, and it's a very cheap way for Hasbro to increase the prices on these figures now, using old molds and old figures that they're not having the high production costs on as well. So let me know. Drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe and everything while you're down there as well. Thanks for checking in. That's it for now. See you on another video.